Well, the lights are not on in Brush, but they might think about turning them on, and there you go, right there as we said it, because it's getting dark here. Top of the fifth inning. No score between Brush and University, or 1-1, I should say, between Brush and University, but it's basically a 0-0 game with 3 innings to play. University got a home run in the first inning from Alex Breen on the second pitch of the game. And Gregory Mayer scored for Brush in the bottom of the third when Shea Hansen hit a ball to the shortstop, Alex Breen, who bobbled it, then made an errant throw. That was an unearned run. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Corbin Meyer, Alex Breen, and Dylan Roche. Meyer has popped the left in his only plate appearance. As he steps in. Here's the wind and pitch. Fastball is upstairs. 1 run on 4 hits for University, 1 run on 4 hits for Brush. The Bulldogs have stranded 4. The Beat Diggers have stranded 5. And University's committed the game's only error. 1-0. Boy, that looked pretty good from here. That fastball was inside. That's all I could guess. 2-0. For great family entertainment, walk in or reserve your time and lane at Fire Lanes today. 220 Cambridge in Brush. 2-0. Just outside and low with a change of 3-0. The only time University had the leadoff hitter on, it resulted in a run because it was the home run by Breen. 3-0 to the 9th place hitter, Corbin Meyer. That's a strike. Fastball down the middle, it's 3-1. Hirschfeld has thrown only 52 pitches through 4+. And it'll be a 3-ball, 1 strike, pitch to Meyer. And he swings and grounds it foul up the third base side. 3-2. And this is certainly one of the quicker moving baseball games that we'll ever do. In fact, Josiah Gallarza threw just 5 pitches in the bottom of the 4th. And both pitchers tossed 7 in the first inning, 7 each. 3-2. Swung on and grounded weakly on the left side, but in the hole to Waitert at short. He's going to have no play. That'll be an infield hit for Corbin Meyer. And nothing Waitert could do there. Here is Alex Breen. This is going to be a tough out. He's homered and walked. He hits from the left side. He's got major speed. Let's see how the Beat Diggers play this defensively. Waitert is hoping for something right at him for a double play, but that's going to be tough. You got speed on the bases and speed at the plate. Throw back to first, nothing doing. Back in standing was Meyer. Blake lays down the sign. The pitch, and the fastball is outside. Hirschfeld's going to be very careful with him. I think he feels very confident against the rest of the lineup, even though Dylan Roche on deck also has a base hit. The stretch, step off, throw to first. Back in standing is Breen. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 on, nobody out. 1-1, Brush and University in the 5th inning. The pitch, fastball up and away. Yeah, he's going to give him nothing to hit because, let me tell you, when he threw it away in the first inning, Breen delivered a bomb over the left center field fence. Nice lead at first for Meyer, about 3 steps, 2-0, and the changeup is a strike at the knees. Boy, a fantastic pitch thrown by Hirschfeld. If Breen had swung at that, he would have probably topped the ball. But he was taking all the way on 2-0. It is a 2-1 offering. The pitch, runner going, swung on and missed. And now the throw to second, up the second base side. The tag is not going to be made. It'll be a stolen base as Blake had to double clutch a little bit to re-grip the baseball. And 2-2 to Breen. So University can get the run right back. Hirschfeld does have 2 strikeouts in the game. The stretch. 2-2. Slow curve is grounded up the middle. The shortstop Waiter charges, has got it, sets, throws low to first, but in time Garcia scoops it out beautifully. What a play by Ken Garcia, saving an error from Colby Waitert. There's 1 down. Advancing to third is Meyer. Waitert kind of rushed that throw, Man, that is a tough hop that Garcia had to get. Nothing true about that hop. This could have been a disastrous start to the inning if Garcia didn't make that play. The infield plays in. Dylan Roche has grounded to second and singled. The offering swung on and popped up into shallow right field, and actually the second baseman Mares goes out and makes the catch. And he was still on the clay, so it never got out there. Roche was well out in front of that changeup, so he is now 1 for 3. What a great pitch from Hirschfeld. Josiah Gallarza can help his own cause. He's popped to center, and he's grounded to third. He's 0 for 2 with a runner at third, 2 down in a 1-1 game here in the 5th. Line and pitch. Swung on and popped up into foul territory on the left side. Tormolen near the dugout makes the catch. He was nearly into the dugout, but a step and a half shy. Tormolen makes the catch. And Ryan Hirschfeld does a fantastic job as the freshman gets out of that jam. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left at third. We have 4.5 complete. Brush 1, University 1 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Gregory Mares leads off the 5th, and he takes a fastball upstairs against Josiah Gallarza. What a job by Ryan Hirschfeld. Mares has popped to right, walked and scored. That's a strike down the middle. With a fastball, it's 1-1. The game is deadlocked at 1 in the bottom of the 5th. The offering. Changeup. A strike. Boy, that looked like it was below the knees, and Mares thought it was ball 2. So did I. 1-2. He's surprised by that as he dropped his left shoulder in a little bit of disdain. And the 1-2 pitch. And that is in the dirt. Another changeup, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are expecting some rain, as I was just told. It won't be a major shower, but there will be some rain here before this game is over. And the 2-2 pitch, and that is just outside with another changeup. Ball 3, strike 2. Mares has scored the only run for the Beet Diggers. 3-2 to the Beet Diggers' second baseman. Wind and pitch. He swings and tops it down the third base line, but it trickles foul. Your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checking to savings to IRAs, is Morgan Federal Bank, 321 Ensign Street. Morgan Federal Bank, there's a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the offering. Swung on and grounded up the middle. The shortstop, Breen, on a big Sunday hop, throws to first, and there's 1 down in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 down for Jesus Cardenas, who is singled and lined to left. He's 1 for 2. He's had 2 very good at-bats today. And Gallarza all of a sudden is on a little bit of a roll. He's retired 5 in a row. But no Beet Digger has struck out today. Wind and pitch. Swing and a miss on a bender. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The offering. That is strike 2. Fastball inside corner at the knees. 0-2 to the Beet Digger DH. And the delivery. Swung on in line towards right center field. That's a base hit. And that ball's going to roll right towards Caleb Spencer as Jesus Cardenas comes up with the 5th hit of the game for the Beet Diggers, his second. And that was an 0-2 pitch that was elevated to the DH. And he took advantage and hit it in the alley. And Spencer got over there quickly. Here is Christian Baez, who's popped to center and popped to right. He'd like to pop that very deep left and over the fence, since it's pretty shallow out there, the stretch. And the offering. Fastball high. 1 ball and no strikes. Your full-service florist with a whole lot more is the Flower Peddler. Come in and see what's in store at the Flower Peddler, 322 Main Street in downtown Fort Morgan. And the 1-0. Swung on and lifted down the right field line. Caleb Spencer with a long run to his left, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Advancing to second is Cardenas. And the Beet Diggers have back-to-back hits on that fly ball single by Christian Baez. That'll bring up Shea Hansen. He grounded to third and then grounded to short, but Breen had trouble with the baseball and scored the Beet Digger run. So he's 0 for 2. The Beet Diggers have their first true opportunity in this game to take the lead with a runner in scoring position and one down in the bottom of the fifth inning. Deadlocked at 1. Cardenas off of second. Baez off of first. Stretch and pitch. And the curveball is upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Fatigue not a problem certainly for Gallarza. He had just 50 pitches going into the inning. And he's a finesse pitcher. 1-0. And that changeup is low. 2 balls and no strikes with Colby Waylert, who is 2 for 2 on deck. Very similar to the Lions game on Friday when it was 0-0. The Beet Diggers scored 6 in the fifth. Fastball, a strike on the inside corner just above the knees, and it's 2-1. Christian Baez delivered the 2-run single, breaking that scoreless game. Let's see if Hansen can break the 1-1. And he swings and tops it foul towards the Digger dugout. On the slow curve on the third base side, it's 2-2. The winner of this game goes to 3-1 in league play. The loser drops to 2-2, and the Beet Diggers have the tougher opponent coming up on Thursday in Eaton against the Reds. 2-2 pitch, and it bounces in there all the way to the backstop, deflects right back to the catcher Matthews, but Cardenas goes to third. Baez to second on the wild pitch. Now Hansen has 2 in scoring position, and it looks like University more than likely is going to play the infield in, which they do. Ewing at first, Meyer at second, the shortstop Breen, the third baseman LaFrance. 3-2, swung on and grounded to short. Breen's got it, looks to third, throws to first. That's in time. Cardenas has to hold up, and there's 2 down. In the bottom of the fifth inning, the runners remain in scoring position. Let's see if Colby Waylert can deliver, and Gallarza went with that 3-2 changeup. And apparently there was an issue at first base. I don't know if there was contact between Hansen and the first baseman Ewing, but either way, it's just an out. And a couple of drops beginning to fall. The wind picks up. Perfect time for Waylert to give the Beet Diggers the lead. The offering. Changeup, a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Singles in the second and third inning for Colby Waylert. And the 0-1 pitch. Changeup is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, this is critical right now. You could reduce this to a 2-inning game with a 2-run lead if Waylert delivers. 1-1. Bounces in there. Matthews blocks it. Ball 2, strike 1. And here comes the rain. 2-1 pitch is coming to Colby Waylert. Now it really begins to fall. And the offering. Fastball is going to be outside, and they're going to stop this game momentarily. They're going to stop it with a 3-ball, 1 strike count, and we'll take the break with them. With the score in the bottom of the fifth inning, we're in a short rain delay. Brush 1, University 1 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Sunset Baseball Field in Brush. We're in a short rain delay. It started to come down fairly hard just about 5 minutes ago, and it's still falling, but sprinkling here at Sunset Baseball Field. The situation is the Beet Diggers and University Bulldogs are deadlocked at 1 in the bottom of the fifth inning. Runners at second and third. Colby Waylert is at the plate with a 3-ball, 1 strike count against Josiah Gallarza. And I assume that we're going to resume momentarily. The temperature has definitely dropped a good 15 degrees since opening pitch. But the rain is continuing to fall, but it is drizzling. It's only a drizzle out here, which is why I'm still outside. I might be the only dope outside, not undercover, but it's certainly not a bother out here. And we'll see when the umpires decide to resume this game. Deadlocked at 1. University comes into the game with a 2-1 Patriot League record and 5-6 overall. The Bee Diggers at 1 loss against 2 victories, or 2 wins against 1 loss, and 5-5 overall. So these teams have been very similar so far this season with overall records and, of course, in league play. And those threatening clouds are starting to move out of the area. We were told about 15 minutes ago that there would be some rain and that it would not be a significant shower, and that's pretty much proven to be true. The umpires are now making their way back out into the field. I think one of the things they're going to do is make sure that the rubber and the mound is safe for pitching. That's what you have to concern yourself with first. The mound has got to be safe so pitchers are not slipping, and you have a quality level of baseball. They will test the clay as well, so the landing point for the pitchers is also secure. And both coaches, Tim Galindo of University and Mark Muniz of Brush, will convene on the mound as well, because that's the bottom line. If the mound is too muddy, if the clay on the mound is too muddy, they cannot resume the game. But it looks pretty good from here. It looks like it's in perfect condition, and the umpires agree. So we will resume after, I assume, a few warm-up pitches by Gayadza. That rain delay lasted about 6 minutes. And the Bee Diggers will have runners in scoring position with 2 down and a 3-1 count to Colby Waitert. Jesus Cardenas at third and Christian Valles at second. This bottom of the 5th inning began with Gregory Mayers grounding out. A single by Jesus, a single by Valles. A ground out by Shea Hansen. And now the 3-ball, 1-strike count to Colby Waitert. As soon as Gayadza gets all his warm-up pitches in. And the pivotal man in this inning could be the next hitter, Mitch Tormolin. He's on deck. All right, less than 5 warm-up pitches. Look like 4 or 5 warm-up pitches thrown by Gayadza. And we are ready to resume in the bottom of the 5th inning, deadlocked at 1. And with men on second and third, Gayadza will operate out of the windup. 3-1. Swung on in, lined into left field for a base hit. Cardenas will score. Valles has got a hold up at third because the ball was thrown in very quickly back into the infield by Dylan Roche. But it's an RBI single from Colby Waitert. He is now 3 for 3, and Brush leads University 2-1. And here's Mitch Tormolin. So the Bee Diggers have runners at the corners. Tormolin has popped to first and grounded to second. And he swings and grounds it left side. And gloved by LaFrance, the third baseman, throw to second with Meyer covering. And Waitert is forced out. And the inning is over. The Bee Diggers score a run. They do it on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left. Let's head to the 6th inning. The Bee Diggers are 6 outs away from winning this one, but it's a close one. Brush 2, University 1 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.